Just what it is going to do, first it is going to check the settings.py file. So in the settings.py file we need to specify what we are doing here. We are telling that whenever the image is coming, whenever the user uploads an image, store it inside the uploads folder. Store it inside the uploads folder. But where actually this uploads folder is present, that is going to be decided in your settings.py file. So go to the settings.py file, everyone. So in the settings.py file you need to give it as, first of all, we need to do the static file configuration that we forgot. So first do the static file configuration. Whenever we create a static folder, we need to do the static file configuration. Static files underscore dirs equal to base dir slash static. So whenever I create anything outside the my project directory, I need to configure it like this. This is for my static folder configuration. So after this, what you need to do, you need to configure your uploads folder. You need to tell where actually the uploads folder is present. It is decided by a word, by a variable by the name media root. You need to give the same spelling, media underscore root. So in the media root, what you need to do, you need to tell the path where the uploads folder is present. Where the uploads folder is present, it is present inside the base directory static folders image folder. So base dir images uploaded by the user. What your Django server is going to do, it is going to combine your media root plus the uploads to get the final path. To get the final path, what it is doing, it is combining the media root plus uploads to folder, uploads to parameter. So when you combine those two things, you will get the complete path. What your media root is doing, it is deciding, you can tells the Django where the uploaded files should be physically stored on the server. Where to store uploaded files physically on the server. We need to tell where actually the files should be stored on our server. So it will be stored inside the static folders, images folders, and plus upload to which I have specified as uploads. So inside static, inside images, inside uploads folder, the files will get stored. So this is one of the configuration, and one more thing what you need to do. Now the images should be loaded in your browser in the form of URL. In the form of URL, the images should be loaded. Now getting the image from the user, storing in the database in this particular location, it is fine. Now after that you want to display are going to be displayed. So to display the image, what we need to do? We need to display it in the form of URL. In how we need to display it? We need to display it in the form of URL. Images should be displayed in the browser in the form of URL. In the form of URL, the images should be loaded. So for that, what I need to do, I need to make use of a variable by the name media URL. I need to make use of a variable by the name media URL. Media URL equal to you need to specify what will be the URL path. You need to specify. Let me give it as /images/. So how the images are going to get displayed? It is going to be displayed as /images/. After that, the whatever the folder path will be there, that will get added. For each and every image, the folder path will change. Why? Because the file name will be unique for each and every file. So the folder path will change, whereas this path will be the same, /images/. What we are telling, how to access the image in the browser. What is this? This is your URL path. This is the URL path. How to access the images in the browser. This is URL path. Yes, observe everyone. Now where will be my image? Let us assume that I have an image by the name pic1.jpg. Pic1.jpg I have. So now where will be the image stored? It will be stored inside the static folders, images folders, uploads folders, pic.jpg. So this is the location where the image is stored. Now whenever I want to display the image, it should be loaded in the form of URL. In the form of URL, the image should be loaded. Now what I am doing, how it is going to be loaded? 127.0.0.1 is to 8000. After that, I have given over here /images/. So it will be /images/. After that, you will be having uploads /pic.jpg. So now this is the URL path that I have given. All the images starting URL will be the same. After that, the path will change for each and every image. The path will change. But this particular media URL, whatever the thing you will be giving, it will be same for each and every image. In the same way, it is going to be loaded in the browser. How to access? We are telling the Django how to access the image in the browser. This is the URL path. It is not the image path, the URL path you need to specify. All these three configuration you need to note it down properly. Patterns. But is it a single path? No. For each and every image, it is going to change. For each and every image, depending upon the file that I am going to get it from the user, it is going to change for each and every image. So I cannot define it like we do previously. like making use of your path function as you previously do, you cannot define it, and you don't know how many URL paths we need to create, how many images the user is going to upload, we don't know. So what we are going to do, we are going to not modify our existing URL patterns list, we are going to concatenate it to the existing URL patterns list. What we are doing, we are concatenating. We are going to concatenate each and every URL. We are going to concatenate each and every URL. As I told you, the file path is going to change for each and every file. Why? Because the file name will differ from each and every upload. From each and every upload, the file path is going to differ. So what I will do, I am going to make use of a static function. I am going to make use of a static function. What this static function will do? Let me first import the static function. You need to import the static function. Yeah, from Django dot config imports settings. First we need to import the settings, and then from Django dot config dot urls dot static import static. So URL patterns, I need to concatenate each and every URL into the existing URL patterns list, and how I need to create the path making use of static function. Why? Because the URL is present in media.urls. The slash images slash is present in media URL attribute, and the actual path, the location where the file will be stored, it is present in the media root. Now using my static function, what I need to do, I need to connect the both of the things. What my static function it is going to do, it is going to connect the URL path to the physical location. These two things I need to connect it to get the complete URL path. To match the URL path, what we need to do, we need to connect these two things, media URL and media root. For each and every file, the URL path is going to change. It is going to depend upon the file that the user is uploading. Now whenever the request comes for the particular image, it is going to first reach the urls.py file. Then URL pattern matching is going to happen. Now for that, what you are doing, you are connecting this media URL with the media root. What you are doing, you are going to connect the media URL with the media root. So how to connect it? With the help of static folder. With the help of static function. You need to make use of this particular static media underscore URL, comma, document root equal to document root equal to settings dot media root. URL patterns plus equal to, it is very important, you need to concatenate each and every path. That is the reason you need to go with plus equal to, it will get concatenated to the existing URL patterns list. Static function, what it is doing, it is going to connect the URL path with the physical location. And whenever someone visits an URL, whenever someone is visiting with a URL slash images slash location and return the file. Whenever someone is visiting the slash images slash, go to the media root location and return the file. If the file is not existing, then it is going to throw you error. That means that if the URL path is not matching, then it is going to throw the error. If someone tries to access a file that is not present in the database, then it is going to throw the error. So the URL matching is going to happen. Copy down this particular settings, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That super user created successfully. Run the server. Run server. Okay, go to your admin panel. Login. 1, 2, 3, 4. Submit. Login. Okay, observe everyone. Let me show you how to add the save. Oh, screen has been pinned. Okay, fine. Let me share complete screen. You will be in the home page. You need to click on the add button. Ranjit. Post Django. Then choose field. You need to go and choose one image. You need to choose an image. Open. Save. Now when you come to your this one, go to the uploads folder. Go to the uploads folder, check. The files have been stored in the uploads folder. The files are getting stored in the uploads folder. What about the database? What is happening in the database? You will be able to see the file name. Let me show you. See, the file name is present in the database. Upload / the file name. And if you don't upload an image, sit Python save. What happens? The default image will be taken. See default.png. Default image has been taken. Try it out, everyone. Register your model with the admin panel, then create the super user. Python manage.py, create super user. Then what you need to do? Then you need to log into the admin panel and you can add the records. Create the super user. Yes, ma'am, I forgot to create user command. I forgot. Which command? Python. This one, Python manage.py, create super user. Python manage.py space create super user. End for. It should be I dot, not data. It should be I dot, everyone. I dot I in no p image. I dot p image. Now let me log out from the here. Log out. Change the URL path. See, I got the name and course, but the images are not loading. Why? Because your I.I image, what your I.I image is having, I.P image. I.P image is going to return you the file names. I.P the file names, not the image. Where is the image present? How the image should be loaded? I told you the image should be loaded in the form of URL. So observe, everyone. P image only, no? Not P image, sorry, S image it should be. Yes. you're not able to get the image. What you're getting, the data present in the database. What, how the images, what S image is having, X image file is having, S image column is having the file names. It is not having the files present. Where are the files present? They are present inside the folder. Now, how I told you they should be loaded, I need to send the request in the form of URL. Then it is going to the URL patterns list. It will check whether the URL pattern is present or not. Then it is going to load me the image. Now I don't want the file path. What I want the URL, fully accessible URL I want. For that, what I need to do, I need to convert this particular file path to the URL. We need to convert this particular file path to the URL. To convert this file path to the URL, we are going to make use of URL function. .url. What .url is going to do? It is going to load the image into fully accessible URL. It is going to convert the file path into fully accessible URL. Observe, it is loading, the images are getting loaded. Wait everyone. Yes, Prithvi ma'am, you can continue. Only the file name is present in my database. Now how the image should be loaded? It should be loaded in the form of URL. Whenever the URL sends the request, it will go to the urls.py file. Here the pattern matching will happen. It will check, yeah, the pattern is present in the URL patterns list. Then the particular file will get fetched from the location and it is going to display it out. So for that I need the fully accessible URL. So for that what we are doing, .urls, it is going my database into fully accessible URL. The database only has your image file path. But what you want the URL. So with the help of your URL, you are converting the file path into fully accessible URL. So you need to give .url.